Safe. Anybody hurt?
I'm hurt.
You're hurting, all right.
Oh.
So that was Bossa Rosa, as named by a friend. He'll be on the chat today, maybe. His name escapes me at this point. So how's everybody doing out there? How you doing, Wes?
I'm good. I'm scrambling back here. Forgot to hook something up.
Oh, okay.
Hold
Well,
on.
let me kill time. So
Stretch.
That's what we do in the TV bit. Stretch.
All right.
So
All right.
that.
Let's see.
Are you done?
All right, there we go. I'm up. I'm good. Safe.
Good. So here we are, another live stream brought to you directly from Atascadero, California. And we're a little late getting going, but hey, here we are. That was an original song, and so it's kind of a fun song. Remember, we're working through the B's. I can't believe how many songs start with B, because I couldn't keep track of what I would do, so I thought, let's just go through the damn alphabet. So we got some other tunes lined up. We're going to do Body and Soul and Breezin', and then we got to play some blues, man. So, and then we're going to talk about the blues scale potential. That's about it. But we're also going to talk about this guitar right here. What do you guys think?
It's an interesting one. For
This
sure.
is called a Mckerrihan, and he was a builder. I guess he's still building. Did you ever find that out, Wes? I don't think
No.
I don't think he is still building. I hope he's still alive. I mean, I don't know anything about him. I know he's from Phoenix, and he did build about 100 guitars, I think. But his building is extremely, extremely nice. Really nice builder. So we'll explore this guitar in a few minutes. This particular one I picked up at the San Rafael Guitar Show, and then we were online looking around, and we saw Eric Schoenberg had the guitar for sale at one time, and he goes to the show. But I got it from another guy named Steve, and so, you know, people are swapping guitars and stuff at the show like marbles when you were a kid, you know. Anybody who played marbles, did you ever play marbles, Wes? I don't think you did.
No.
No.
He was a little before my time there.
Oh, marbles, man. We used to love to play marbles. And if you got a steely, first you had a shooter. You know, and one time I had a plastic little shooter, and it had a little spring on it, and you could aim it, and then it would shoot out your marble. Well, one day when I was a little boy, I was watching a war movie on TV before my parents got up. That's how it was. You just watched what we didn't have 10,000 channels. So I was watching this movie, and I got all excited, and one of the little pulleys on the fireplace screen you could unscrew, and it was about this big, and it was like a hand grenade. So of course I'm throwing it around the house, and I threw it through the sliding door, and my dad was so mad, and he took my shooter. He thought I did it with my shooter. I said I didn't do it with my shooter, and he took it outside and broke it.
How do you break a marble? With a hammer?
The shooter.
Oh.
It's a plastic thing with a spring on it,
Oh,
and you
got
pull
it.
it back a little. I don't know why I had that. It was better than using your thumb.
Yeah. Well, I think you, like Clay said, I think you lost your marbles.
Yeah, it's like Peter Pan. Peter Pan, the uncle, lost his marbles, but then he found them at the end. I
Yes.
dropped my pick. Hold on.
Yeah, so we got, discount sale.
God dang it.
We got a,
Shoot.
just over 1 week to the festival, Jazz Guitar Fest,
Oh,
Central
man.
Coast.
Jeez.
It's going to be packed. It's going to
It
be
is.
awesome.
I can't believe how many people are coming. It's
Yeah,
like,
talk
wow.
about a fun hang, man. There's going to be a lot of people there to hang out with for sure. It's going to
Yeah.
be fun.
It is going to be fun. Yeah, we got a lot of 11 people. What you said bought tickets for the concert just last night.
Yeah, between late last night and this morning. So yeah, there's a
I
lot
told these guys you got to just say sold out because it's getting to the point where the concerts are going to be crowded there.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of people, just coming to the concerts. I'll be there at 7 on various nights. Some people all 3 nights. Plenty of people doing the classes with the all access passes. It's
That
Yeah.
rhymes. All access passes to the classes.
it's gonna be
There'll be masses.
right,
Get your asses in the seat.
right. Yeah,
Well, I'm not getting any. Okay. So everything running okay? I guess we're okay. All right, good. This guitar is very interesting. Shall we just jump into this guitar? Do you want to talk about the fest some more?
let's just take a quick pause real quick to see who's all here. Robert Douglas was the first guy on. Robert, good
What's
to see
happening,
ya.
man?
Paul P. Man's here. Eddie Davis.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie, are you coming to the fest? Is he coming?
I don't know.
I don't know if I saw his name. I don't think I did.
Lou,
He's probably gigging.
Lou Nordrum from up in Corte Madera. Don Spain.
What's happening?
Don's coming out to the festival from Kansas.
I know.
Yeah, man. Road trip. That's awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah, you be careful driving through all that. I hope it's not going to be bad weather all the way.
It should be all right. It doesn't look like anything major is coming through. Lewis Taylor from Chicago. John Burkhart from South Dakota. Gordon.
John.
All the way in Birmingham. Rob already has a question for you about the guitar, which I'll ask in a second. But Yuri's here. Yuri always gives this Spock symbol when he says hi on here.
The box symbol. What's that?
The Spock.
Oh, the Spock.
Yeah, yeah.
Live long and...
Jim Rolfe's here.
Jim
Don
Rolfe.
Boudreau is up in Maine. Check
Pat
us
Evans,
out.
I
What's
see.
going on, Don? Good to see you, buddy. Tony Fudia is over, says aloha from somewhere. I don't know where that's at. Yeah, Kirby, Andrew in New Jersey, Clay's Blues Bone 007.
Clay's coming.
Yeah, for sure. Pat Evans up in Fresno. Hey, Pat. Mike Taylor in Baltimore. W.C. Ray's always in the house. What's going on, buddy? And then, yeah, a few more popping on here and there. But, yeah, so let's get into this guitar here. First question, which was a question that I was wondering about that thing, and Rob jumped right in. What's the point of an acoustic guitar with no sound holes? I get no feedback.
No feedback.
But
that's
does
right.
it sound different than a solid body? Does it sound different with F holes? Does that change? Do F holes change the sound?
I think it does. Everything changes the sound of these guitars, Archtop guitars. Everything. Even the shoes you're wearing. The sound bounces off your shoe and goes to your ear. If you wear a hard shoe, you get a much more resonant sound. All right, so now here, listen to this acoustically, Wes.
Okay.
What does that sound like?
It sounds like an Archtop.
It's got a nice tone. So yeah, there's no there are no F holes. But I think that's an unusual design, and I think it's kind of cool, actually. I think it's got a beautiful tone. Very well balanced. By the way, the pickups in it, this is a 1996, and the pickups in it are Seymour Duncan's, and they're the JNL pickup here, which means Jazz Neck. I think her name is Linda, wound by Linda. And then this is a JBL, wound by Linda as well. I hope I got that right. Linda or Lydia, something like that. But anyway, these were very early on Seymour Duncan's. So I think they have a beautiful tone. Now it's 1 3/4 inch nut width, ebony fretboard, solid spruce top, and it's a thick top. When you take the pickups off, you can see it's thick. It's not a skinny top. Eastmans have skinny tops. It's got his own design tailpiece, ebony bridge, ebony pickguard. Here's the back pickup. You may want to hear that. Which, by the way, I raised the back pickup. I raised them both off the top. The neck block is right here. So some guitars, the neck block goes all the way back here, you know. So neck block stops here, so I decided to raise it up. Solid spruce, maple sides and back, solid, I'm sure. Beautiful piece of wood in the back.
Yeah, that's nice.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
1 1/2, or what'd you say, 5/8 it is?
2.5.
I mean, 2.5
Body depth.
body depth, 16-inch lower bout, 12-inch upper bout, 25 in it. Now, there's discrepancy there. I measured 25.5-inch scale. Now, take a look at this neck. Check it out. It's a solid piece of maple. It's like a fender neck. Solid piece of
Yeah, that flame on that headstock is pretty sweet.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice...
It's a really nice guitar. And the Schallers pickup, tuners, where's the thing? See how they say Schaller? Here, I had it there. They say Schaller on there like that. I don't remember them doing that. There must be some kind of either custom thing. It's got real nice frets.
What's the nut width? Did you say that already?
That's what I was wondering. Did I?
1 3/4, right?
Yes, 1 3/4. Which a lot of people like.
Yeah, yeah, they were, you know, I read a few things online about it, and it says it's, you know, the true, they talk about it as like the true gigging man's guitar, you know, and I'm guessing that's because of the feedback thing, right?
It punches out a nice octave sound, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I ought to keep
It's for sale, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't possibly be keeping this thing.
Why do you say that? It's a gigging man's guitar.
Because there's no
I don't
more,
have any gigs.
right? And there's no more room for it. Yeah.
So I'm gonna offer it up, and it'll be at the fest. I'll bring it to the fest.
How does it play? What's the?
Plays great.
Yeah. What's it remind you of?
Fretwork is nice.
And
it's
as far
kind
as a
of- kind of-
Gibson or Heritage or, you know, something like that.
Well, the way, you know, the binding was put on before the frets, so it's. Oh no, I could be wrong about that. It feels like an Eastman, maybe, you know. It's got a thinner neck profile, ebony fretboard. Yeah, so it feels like an expensive Eastman.
Right. And expensive is, you know, true about it, because on all the reviews on all the few things that I saw, it was like they all said that in those were made, he made guitars in the 90s and early 2000s.
Right.
And with inflation and stuff, they said that to get a guitar made by him would be probably now about $8,000 to $9,000.
Right. Yeah.
So
This will be in the low threes.
Yeah, and it's definitely does it, so it has that custom made feel, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's got a few little dings here and there, and it's got lacquer cracks, a few of them. But, you know, it's understandable. The guitar is, you know, almost 30 years old. So, but it's got a couple little dings, hard to see. but nothing that's no dings on the neck. The neck is just perfect. So I think it's pretty cool.
Jim said he was thinking about stuffing the F-holes of his Paisano. Have you ever stuffed an archtop for gigs?
Well, you can buy the F-hole stuffers. There's a few guys that were making them for a while there. And that's the way to go, Jim. Do that. And it just fits in the F-hole and bada boom, bada bing.
I feel like, though, last time we looked around for those, they were really kind of hard to find. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
there was just one or two guys making them, and then they quit.
Yeah, and you get them, and then they don't fit. I'm assuming not every F-hole is the same exact size.
Well, they're spongy, too, so they're not...
Right.
They're not going to... What amp are you using, Jim? A lot of times it's the amp you're using that is making those, low end do that.
Rob asked, how can you play that guitar without fret markers? But it has them on the top.
It's got them on the side, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see. Yeah, you see it.
I don't know. I'm a fan of the fret markers on the fretboard, just because that adds another different style. Some of those fret markers look really cool, which is surprising that a handmade guitar like that doesn't have them.
Well, a lot of guys. Some guys like I think it was what was the company? Maybe it was Hofner or something. Started doing that. They felt it looked sleeker. It's also you don't have to chisel them out. It's a little faster build.
Yeah, definitely.
But when you think about it, you're getting all ebony and no plastic when you press down. So whatever. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I think they do look prettier with them. And for teaching, you got to have them. So
right.
That's one of the problems with some of the Eastmans that I've had over the years in using a guitar to teach. So anyway, no, this feels really good, and it does have 22 frets, which I thought, wow, that's weird, but I think the tone of it is still mellow, so. We'll play a tune on it. Okay?
Yeah. Especially too if you got something that you can do some octaves on, that'd be probably good.
Well, I'll play a fingerstyle first.
Okay.
You might want to. So I'm going to do body and soul here.
And by the way, there is no amp on this. It's going straight through the mixing board. So no amp, just FYI.
Right on. Right on, dude. I had to read that because they had written out arrangement, and I thought, well, I'll try to do some of those things. I play it. I know how to play it without some of those chords, but there's one chord in there that's kind of a trippy chord.
Okay, what song was that again?
Body and Soul.
Got it.
And Gail and I just watched this Woody Allen movie, and it was back in right before the war started, and he talked about the radio days, and I forget the name of the movie, but I'm listening to the music in there. I'm thinking, geez, I'm playing all these songs. He said, these songs are almost, they're 80, 90 years old. Holy cow. Boy, talk about being current. So, yeah, this chord here, it's kind of a tune. It's a G flat something or other.
So what about the comfort level of that? Dawn asked it must be extremely comfortable.
It is very comfortable.
And then Rob asked, it looks like the radius of the fretboard like an old Fender.
Well, that's interesting. You should say that, Rob. I don't know what, I don't think it is like, isn't it like 9.5 on an old Fender? I think this is still 12. I can tell because of this chord. The Les Weiss, instructor, GIT, wonderful guitarist, man. He was saying last time I saw him many years ago was that ever since he changed radius and went to a Fender style radius, I believe I have this right, he has been much happier with playing. So, you look at your finger and you think, well, that finger isn't going to do very well on a straight surface, on a bar, you know what I'm saying? See that? See that gap? I mean, that's my finger straight. I'm looking at that and thinking, what I need is a fretboard that's that radius. I don't know what that radius is, but I ought to find out, I guess.
That seems like it'd be kind of an extreme curve there for a fretboard. Do they make ones that are really curved like that?
Sure. It's a piece of wood. You can hone it any way you want.
I mean, you see them with a little bit of curve, but not anything like where it looks like that.
Well, yeah, you can get it. I mean, I don't know what that is. What do you think that is? I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a noticeable curve,
It is a curve.
But most guitars, it's so slight that it's not really noticeable. I mean, to the eye.
To the eye, yeah. Well, none of them are really to the eye.
I mean, that would be
because the
noticeable.
strings are, go with the curve, so you really don't see it too much.
Right. Yeah, Richard Stancius says that that song put his 10 dogs to sleep.
Beware,
Nice
don't
job.
listen to this thing in the car.
You got a future in dog sitting with your songs.
That's funny, man.
Play these. We'll do a YouTube video of it. Play these songs for your dogs to make them calm down.
Calm your dogs down. That's a good idea.
Probably be our best video.
Yes. So let's play. We'll play something else. So I can play some octaves on it.
Yeah.
Another B song was Breezin', which we haven't done, so we'll do that. You might have to adjust the levels.
Okay. Is Mark Larkins here to hear this?
Oh, I hope so.
W.C. Ray says that guitar is a keeper.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, Wes. At least keep for a while until somebody buys it, I guess. But yeah, no. You know, if I kept this guitar, and I'm going to do this with that Johnny Smith, I'm going to put a different nut with 11/16 string spacing on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, can you flip the switch on that receiver? Switch it to the other input.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah, that is it. If you're interested in this, drop me a line. I was telling Gail, I'm going to bring some guitars to the fest, you know, just to have them, and I'm going to put a little sign there, as seen on TV. Don't you think that's funny?
Yeah. Hilarious.
Thanks. Thank you. So what do you think of this joke, Wes?
Oh, God.
The most important part of the body for a guitar player is the nose, because you can pick it, and then you can also blow it. Oops, you better raise up your crash cymbal.
You got to raise it up. You on that receiver.
On here?
Yep.
All right, do it again. Beautiful. All right, good. That's so weird. It goes through there. I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's right.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Oh, wait a minute. Andrew said my local guitar shop has the same model, single pickup for sale for $6,500.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe I better keep it. That's the problem.
Oh, that's is that Guitars and Jazz in Summit, New Jersey? I probably is, because I was looking at that one earlier. Yeah. See if I can find it. But I wouldn't doubt it. He's in New Jersey. And have you seen that site? This
Oh,
guy's
yeah.
got
Guitars and Jazz, yeah.
so many guitars for
He
sale.
does, yeah. It's crazy. I guess he's a pharmacist, and the shop is in the pharmacy or something like that.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a nice local shop to have there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Level is a bit high. It's distorting, it says here.
I know. I changed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Oh, that guitar?
Yeah, it's a 17-inch,
Oh, yeah.
but
With F-holes.
with F holes. Nonetheless, though, $6,500. It doesn't say what year it is either, but I'm guessing it's probably around the year 2000, something
Yeah.
like that.
In the year 2000.
See, like on that headstock, it's got a little more, and it has fret markers.
It's a little more
That's a
dressed
cool
up.
little emblem, though. I like that. That's
Yeah.
pretty sweet looking.
That's very well thought
like
out.
a multi-layered thing there. It's cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll have to get this one.
Can you play that one? We don't have delay. And we just have a little bit of reverb, I think, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you could turn down a little. I don't know.
Nope. Not gonna do it.
Was the balance between the track and the guitar good, you guys? Because I don't think we can tell here. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it changes all that much over the live stream. It's what you hear in your headsets is what you hear.
Well, we're hearing the monitor mix. We're not coming off the main feed. FYI. Okay, so we
We need to redo all this
sold
stuff.
a Eastman 480. We still have one left. I was going to bring out that H550. I forgot. Anyway, so we still have a bunch of guitars on the website. That Super 400 and the Artist Award, all those wonderful guitars.
Yeah.
So let's see. I was going to play. Oh, why don't we do a lesson?
Wow, already?
No?
No,
Okay.
denied.
You know, I am missing a guitar. I was going to bring out that L4 and stuff. I got too wrapped up.
Yeah, what happened to all those guitars you were gonna bring?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe.
I think I decided to go to the bathroom instead.
Yeah, because it's only 2 guitars today. Speaking of guitars, announcement about the Jazz Fest. We're gonna give one of these away and raffle one of these off.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the new D'Angelico EXL1. It's gonna look pretty much exactly like this. It's exactly like the one that we featured on our channel a while back. But yeah, pretty cool. We're excited about that. Kind of add some excitement to the fest, give you a chance to win this thing. Could you imagine winning that? That'd be sweet.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
I know I'm gonna be putting my name in the raffle. Just kidding. But yeah, we're really stoked. The Angelicos, they're so cool. The guys over there, they're so nice.
They
and
are, Justin
easy.
and
Jessica.
Jessica. Yeah.
Yeah.
JJ.
They're just really easy to work with and super open to ideas and helpful. And they're also sending. They're also going to send over a Supro Royale for us to test out as well so that'll be on display at the fest. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these, but
It's a tube amp,
yeah. So it's a
50 watts, I believe.
yeah, it's pretty cool. 112 thing. So that'll be at the festival too. So if you ever want to try one of these out, Supro, D'Angelico, and Supro are all kind of under the same umbrella company. And so yeah, they're sending one of these guys out, which we'll do a review on this guitar in the weeks following the fest. But it's a super cool amp. It's their clean jazz amp. They're trying to get the word out about it, and yeah, but it's definitely not a Hendrickson or a Quilter for sure. It's a heavy tube amp, but it's supposed to get some really nice clean sounds. Yeah. So they're really trying to push it.
That's interesting. Speaker, well, I guess a little offset, make room maybe for the transformer.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, so really excited to have that there at the festival. So if you want to try one, bring your guitar and plug it on in, and yeah, and then there's also going to be a one of those new EXL ones, the Style B.
Right.
Will be on display there too with the de-armand pickup in it, which again we will be reviewing on our channel after the festival. So we got some cool things coming up in the pipeline for the live stream. But yeah, if you got your guitar, bring it and try out that Supro, because I'm curious about it. Definitely.
Hey, did you see this? Jasmine or Iona McKerrihan, Glen built it for me in '98. Is he still around? Is he still alive? Is he still around, or what's the deal?
I have no idea. Kevin Cine's going to Guitars and Jazz next week to check out some of the Eastmans there. Guy's got like 40 Eastmans on his site, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome, because you'll be able to test out every single one, which is sweet.
I just got 3 Eastmans yesterday. Again, this is how it works. All of a sudden, you wake up one morning and, hey, wait a minute. There's like a bunch of money missing out of the PayPal account. Oh, Eastman. So they sent me 3 guitars, a 503, which is nice, solid top guitar, entry level, a 680 Pisano 680, and the new redesigned 810, which I'm kind of excited about getting. Well, I got it. It's in the living room. It hasn't been unpacked yet, but I got it. Ay, ay, ay. So I was going to bring this 347 out because I want to play some blues.
So Jazz Messenger says that Glenn was a furniture maker.
Really?
And he is alive, but I think he sells stuff on Etsy. Huh, that's interesting. I'll have to look into that real quick. And then Butch Bowles Guitar is here. He says, I just want to say thank you for the great channel.
Oh,
Retired Air Force band guitarist.
Wow, that's the way to go, isn't
Yeah, he says he's been feeling a little burned out lately. Your YouTube channel has been helping to inspire again.
it? Great, good.
Yeah,
I'm
awesome,
glad.
Butch. Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, what a great way to go to be in the Air Force band as a guitar player. I know a guy who was a drummer in the Air Force band. And then we've had a couple other students who are guitar players in some of the Air Force bands. And you can retire, right? You can retire from there with a pension as a guitarist.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, I met another guy in at the Rocky Mountain Festival. Wonderful player who was retired out of the Air Force band. That's the way to go, man. Jeez. Steady money.
Yeah. Where do you play? Like, what do you?
I think they play all over the place. They're en route going all over the place.
Do they just play at like different bases or?
I would think so, yeah. Events and bases and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
that'd be fun.
I'm sure they're all over the map. But I think there's also several of them because, I'm sure there's like they're regional, like you might have a West Coast and an East Coast and a Central.
Right. Yeah, Butch, give us some insight into what those guys do. We'd love to hear about that. All right. All right. We're going to hear some blues here.
I guess, yeah.
Now this is really exciting. This is next level, guys.
Well, I thought, we're working through the B's.
Right. All right.
So this is a
Let me
boogie
see.
jump blues.
That starts with a J.
Boogie.
Okay, that starts with a B. But jump is a J.
Is that the right volume for this?
I don't know. This sounds like some sort of like.
It seems like it needs to be a little louder.
Don't turn up.
Can I turn my headset up?
Okay,
You don't
you
mind?
can do that. But yeesh.
on. That's just damn fun. Let's do it again. God, that's fun. Let's do that again.
Please tell me you're not doing it again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, nice change of pace there.
Let's put the dog to sleep.
So you're going through your quilter. What is the quilter over there?
That's the Mach 3, but you know, I'm using this 805.
Can we move that piece of cardboard?
Yeah, sure. 805 distortion little thing. You don't want this?
No.
That's my music stand.
That's it. I've had it with this dump. Our pets' heads are falling off.
What happened? I just lost it now. Oh, you know, sometimes you get these chords. I got this chord, I don't know, I got it from it's Planet Waves. And it's like the pole isn't long enough. It keeps falling out of jacks. It's weird. And then I've gotten other ones where the jack is too fat. It won't fit in every hole. It's like, what's going on with that? I don't get it. Maybe Rob can help me out on that.
Huh.
Okay, well, anyway. Let's see, where are we at now?
I don't know. Wherever we're here in the Tascadero.
Okay, so that was Blues Boogie. You know, I did Blues Boogie. I did this book. Oh, it's in the house. It's Blues and Rock Guitar Solos. Before Wes was born. Maybe. Yeah, right around when he was born. So that was a while ago. And I did it had a sound sheet in it, like the old sound sheets, you know, that came in magazines. And so I recorded it. And the engineer there, whose name was Kevin Clark, and he was a wonderful guy, wonderful engineer, and he had a gig playing with the Dick Clark Show. And he said, man, you know, I've got these commercials coming up, and I can't miss them. They're really, really good paying Yamaha commercials or something. And so can you take this gig? Can you go fill in for me? Yeah, man. So I think a week later, I'm in Atlantic City playing with the Dick Clark Show. And then Kevin just got so busy that I ended up doing all the gigs, and that's how that happened. But anyway, on there was these blues boogie kind of things, and the tempo that we just did it at 180. The tempo on the record is like 200. It's up there and it's smoking. Mike Carr on bass, Boyd Cannon on drums, Richard, I forget his name, on piano, wonderful piano player. Anyway, I think, and then after a while, I transferred all those and broke up all the solos and put them on as a individual deals. So all those solos, a bunch of those blues boogie solos are on the website. There you have it. A little history lesson for you.
Cool.
I still have that book as well as the country one. Thanks, Jim. So you're the guy who bought it, right? Wow.
Yep, the one guy.
One guy who bought it. Wow. I remember I went to my hometown in Minnesota, Albert Lee, and there was a music store there, and they had the book. I was like, oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Do you have copies? You should.
Yeah, I got copies. They're in
Can you still buy it?
I don't think so. You could look it up. Look at Blues and Rock Guitar Solos, Rich Severson. If you look it up, you can probably see it. That'd be interesting to see. If you can find it anywhere. Sounded like the style of Brian Setzer, yeah. Boy, Brian Setzer and that big band is really something else, aren't they? What would be an Archtop from 1 to 2000 that is at least in some way similar to...
Someone has them on Amazon. Looks like.
Oh, wow. How much is that?
$25.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There you go.
Wow.
I wonder who's making money off that. Not you.
No. Well, I was a writer for hire, but on this one, on Guitar Technique, I'm supposed to get royalties.
No, this one.
Matter of fact, I just got a royalty statement. I think I got $4.11.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, every penny counts, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
W.C. Ray said, play Rawhide with the Bigsby.
All right, so I have another blues tune on here since I got this guitar here. It's called Blue Minor. It's an A minor. A flat minor. Boy, that's a sorry soul. No, A minor. Here we go. Get ready, Wes. It's going to be lower.
Okay. Is it gonna play?
Let me see.
Do you want this guitar?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, honey.
And do you want the 350?
Oh, the 350. Nah. Now, why don't we'll feature that some other time. Thank you, baby. I think you need to turn that up. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Now that we got the balance set, here we go. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, yeah, this guitar, this, I've never been that happy with the sound of the top strings on this. I think I'm going to change the pickup out to a rail hammer. I think I'll get a fatter sound out of the top strings. These are very thin strings. These are a mixture of 8s and 9s. And actually, the action needs to come up. So you can get under the string to bend a little better. I still love this Larry Carlton lick. Let's see. All right. Oh yeah, that was the lick. So if you're bending in the scales, you know, you have you get the idea? So I also did a country book with all these things on it too. Anyway, we're going off topic here. Sorry. Do we even have a topic?
Yep.
Oh, I know. We were going to do the blues scale potential.
Yeah, maybe now is the time to do it.
Okay. All right. So we're talking about playing the blues scale, which is quite simply this: root, flat 3, 4, flat 5, 5, flat 7. Nothing more, nothing less. Not pentatonic blues. We can base it, in this case, off the A minor. We could base it off the E. So I'm playing an E blues scale. So let's listen to this with the track. Leave that mic on. Here's A blues. Here's E blues. E blues. A blues. E blues. So you have two blues scales there that you can, over a minor chord, wank around with. In a major key, we have many different things we could do. Let me bring out this other guitar. This H550, I like this. I'm surprised it hasn't sold yet. What's the deal with that?
So wait, does that conclude the lesson?
No.
Oh.
Hold on.
So while he's getting that guitar, there is a guy that you guys should follow on YouTube, and his name is John, and he
A Landrath?
no, that's a video he did. That's an interview with Joey Landreth. His name is John, and he's coming to the festival, and he's going to stream some stuff. So if you guys want to see some stuff from the festival, it's not going to stream like big old long sessions or anything big or long or anything, but he's going to be picking and choosing some different things to show. So if you guys want to see some of the happenings and what's going on and you can't make it but you want to check it out, go to this guy's channel and subscribe. Guy loves jazz guitar. He's got a bunch of interviews and stuff of, tons of guys. He basically, his deal is he travels around in his van and goes to all these guitar festivals, and he does interviews, and he's a big jazz guitar lover, and it's pretty cool what he's got going on here. So show him some love. Go subscribe to his channel. I would sign up to get notifications, so that way when a live stream pops up and it's say he's streaming for 10 minutes, you can just hit the thing and check it out for 10-15 minutes. He'll do little chunks here and there. He also has an Instagram. If you guys are on Instagram, Real Guitar Magic is the Instagram account. So that's him over at the NAMM show. That's him on the left. And yeah, he's down in Santa Barbara, which is not too far away. So he's gonna come on up, and yeah, it's gonna be cool. Gonna be cool to have some content come out of that. So I highly recommend subscribing to this guy's channel, Guitar Magic. I'll put the link to his channel in the chat, and yeah, give him some love. He loves jazz guitar, and he's got some cool content, and yeah, so we're excited to have him, and we're excited to get you some kind of content out of it. So yeah.
Yeah, make sure you do that. Can you turn this guitar on? Yeah, so that's a great idea.
Thanks.
All right, getting back to the lesson. We're going to go back to breezing. We'll go back to breezing. And the scales that we can use in blues scales, it's 1, 6, 2, 5. So it's basically the key of C. So if I want a more of a major sound, I like to call it the barn. I would base a blues scale based off the 6, so A minor blues. Now, if I want to play more of a major 7 sound, I would do the blues scale off the 3rd, so E. You'll hear it in a minute. And then if I want kind of a 9th with a flat 7 sound, I would base it off the 5th, so G minor. So we're avoiding the 3rd altogether. And then if I want to just play a blues scale against the home tonality, I play a C blues. So I think we've done this before, but we're doing it again. So I'm going to play and I'll call out what scale I'm using. So I'll start with A blues. Whoops. Now I'm going to play E blues. Now I'm going to play A and E. Here's A, E, A, E, A, E. Now I'm going to play G minor. You have to decide if you like that flat 7 against that. And now I'm going to play it off the root. So now when I mix it all up, you can just kind of put them together. So here's A to G. A, G. Here's A and E. Here's A, and then C. Here's C. E. A. E. G. C. A. E. All right, I threw a little D in there too, but so there you have it. So, yeah, that's how that works. That concludes our lesson for this evening. Are you there, Wes?
Yeah. Why don't you just talk about that guitar for a second? Some people
Okay.
don't even know what you're playing.
Okay, camera. This is the H550 Heritage that is on the website. This particular guitar is in fairly decent shape. It's had its moments. There's nothing. The 550 is like a Gibson Tal Farlow, 3 inches body depth, 17 inches deep, laminate sides and back and top. This has a 3-piece neck. Excuse me, 1-piece maple neck. Now, it looks like it had a tiny crack here. It must have taken a blow. It doesn't look like it came off, but it's been repaired, glued together, it looks like. They filled the crack and didn't get a good finish job on there. But that's normally these guitars go for a lot of money, $5 grand, 4 and 5. This is priced at 26, I think, something like that. And 25.5-inch scale, ebony fretboard, got a two-pneumatic set-in bridge. It's a little piece of wood. There's not a big block. There's just a piece of wood under here that sits in. Parallel braced. This has Seymour Duncan pickups, which I like. So it's got a real nice fat tone to it. And again, it's
It's a 1990.
1990.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is the back of the guitar. It's got a couple little dings there. Nothing major on the neck. Maybe a little wear right there, but you can't really feel it. It's got, I replaced the tailpiece because it was so discolored. And then it turns out I was able to buff that tailpiece out so it looks just like this. So, it does have some little cracks in the binding where the frets are. Can you see that? Can you zoom in on the frets?
We never can see these. It's just too. I mean, you just can't see that.
Yeah.
They're too like hairline.
Yeah, they are just hairline little things, but and that has to do with the humidity on the guitar wasn't taken care of. But This guitar is definitely a gigging man's guitar, man. You can go out and gig with this. Doesn't feedback all over the place. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful guitar. Feels great.
I think the main selling point of that guitar is like you can get that thing for $2,000 less than you can anywhere else.
True. That's very true. Very true.
Yeah, I mean, like you ain't gonna find one of those below 4 at the minimum, and you're selling this one for 26. So if you have ever wanted a real nice jazz guitar and want to save some money on it, this is your chance right here.
Bingo.
I don't know why you can just say that, but okay, I'll say it. It's okay.
Oh.
That does have a really good sound, though. David Bronson said he really likes the mid-range on that thing.
Yeah, I agree with you, David. I had one of these at our workshop a few years ago, and Gebhard from Norway bought it and took it home with him, and he loves it. So, Rich, have you ever owned a Stratocaster? Yes. Shall we play a song on this?
Yeah.
All right, you
What song?
tear it down.
That's in the T's.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Well, you want me to play something now?
I don't know. Just restart it and go.
You really outdid yourself.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow.
That's funny, Wes.
Oh, no. Oh, God, that's funny.
You know, I have the ability to turn that thing down, don't I?
Not for long. We're like I said, this room is gonna be. I want to pull every single thing out of here.
Anyway, okay, hope you guys are doing well. Do we have any questions about anything?
Yeah, there's a question here about I don't know this Stephen Milla.
Thanks to S.
What would be an archtop from $1,000 to $2,000 range that is at least in some way similar to the Trainiers that Pasquale Grasso plays? So that is one of these right here.
So is that a floating pickup?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like, oh, maybe it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to say these. Did you take these pictures? This is what your pic photos look like. It's like that picture was taken in like 1982. Especially with the thing in the background.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure exactly what.
God, those things are expensive.
Yeah.
Really? Jeez. You know, get an Eastman. One would be an Eastman. Is that a 17-inch?
I'm trying to look, but
I think it's 16.
yeah, it just says scale is 25. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try to get more info on it.
Probably an Eastman. You know, you can get an Eastman 503, you know, in the mid-teens. An Eastman 480 is more like like a Joe Pass 175. So a 503, a 403, that's got a mounted pickup. Well, both have mounting pickups, so you want a floating pickup. So maybe, boy, I had it's a wider body, but I had an 805. That's gone. That has a floater.
All right, I think I got it. So this is the. That's not right. Yeah, it says he plays this motif guitar. So that's got the like this weird the weird sound hole in it. So that's more like an acoustic guitar, but not sure which model you're looking for there, Stephen. But
in that price range, I think don't you that it's going to be an Eastman.
An Eastman or a, depending on the pickup you want, D'Angelico could be something.
That's true. That's true. The D'Angelico B style, maybe.
Yeah, style B. The EXL1, the regular one, not the style B, comes in a floater or a set pickup.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we could get them that then.
Possibly. I mean,
that's 17-inch body, though. Right?
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if you. What model are you looking at there, Stephen?
I have two straps on.
Sounds about right.
Did you see that? What the heck? One strap ain't enough.
How does that even happen? Like, speaking of losing your marbles, how is it?
Just curious. Does that one have a headstock repair? It's a great deal. Yeah, but it's not like the headstock came off. You know how some of them break and like splinters to hell? You can tell that the break is all the way through and stuff. it's not that. There was a tiny crack in it. You see that? I don't know, Wes.
Go to this one.
That's about it right there. And so just this little mark there. So it, granted, something happened. You can't feel it. It's nothing, but it has been varnished over again. And it looks like the crack has been filled with something, whatever it was.
Yeah, it's a steal. Someone needs to snatch this thing up. It's I can't believe it's been around so long.
Well, it's only been a couple of weeks.
Well, still, you get guitars in, and 3 days later they're gone.
That's true.
From Joel Henderson buying them. Which Joel?
Where's-
Is he not here? You haven't seen him today.
He's well, I thought he was coming to the camp, but now
He'll be around. He said he is.
Okay.
Tom Winter asked which tune was that. That was Tear It Down.
Tear it down.
William Melton just joined. Hey, William, what's up, buddy?
William, what's up? So,
Yeah.
William, are you going to do the Jazz Mastermind class? So, after the Jazz Accelerator, I've had 9 or 10 guys interested in the Mastermind class. And what we're going to do with that is we're going to meet once a week on a group Zoom lesson for a couple of hours. And we're going to explore certain ideas and within a song form. And I think I'm really looking forward to it. Because so it's opportunity for people to, number one, we can just brainstorm a tune, and number two, we'll be able to build a community of guys who know each other, and then after a while, you're going to be playing in front of each other, and if you want to, ask questions, all that stuff, and everybody will be there for it. And what am I missing? I just had
It was
brain.
just fun hearing you, like, sounds like you're like tap dancing or something. You don't know. Yeah, it's a group lesson on Zoom every 2 hours once a week, and you're gonna be focused on tunes, learning tunes for people. That was me. For people that have completed the Jazz Guitar Accelerator program. And so, speaking of, Paul Wright's just joined. What's up,
Hey, Paul.
And he's going to be joining the group.
Oh, good, good. I'm
But
glad to hear that.
So you get these 2-hour group lesson things, probably anywhere from 5 to 15 guys. You know, probably start out, it's going to be just a handful. So it's going to be, 2 hours of just sitting around learning a specific tune and learning how to solo over it, learning whatever you want to learn about it, so you can actually start putting your knowledge into learning songs and how to play over songs. And then, if you can't you can't make it one week, it'll be available for a replay. And then if you have questions throughout the week as you're working on the tunes, we'll have a private Facebook group where you could ask questions in the group, and then you're going to give them a custom video with a response of whatever their question is. So you won't get stuck, because you'll be getting real feedback in video form. And then also what's going to be cool is, like, guys are going to be asking questions like, oh, hey, what about this? And you're going to put the response on the Facebook group so everyone can see the response. So there's going to be questions where, like, oh, I never even thought of that before. Like, that's a great point. And then you got a video there. So it's just going to be kind of a cool little community thing that meets every week. And you have this private community group on Facebook that you can chat. And then another aspect is, getting guys to perform in front of the group, so you can kind of feel what it's like to get that performance anxiety out. If you're not gigging a lot of guys are living in these places where there's not places to gig. They don't have buddies to play jazz with. But you got to get out playing in front of other people. So this will give you a chance to do that. And the cool part about it is the group is just going to be super cool and supportive. You know, it's just everyone's going to cheer you on and wants to see you do your
Everybody's
best.
rooting
and
for you. They're not.
you'll meet new friends, and yeah, it's just going to be sweet for sure. But we got to definitely preface that it's only available to guys that have gone through the Jazz Guitar Accelerator program. So all the guys are going to be in a similar skill level. So there's not going to be one guy that's, doesn't really know what's going on in the group. Everyone's got a good foundation of jazz knowledge and is now ready to start applying it to tunes. So everyone's going to be on this same level and playing field. So it's going to be just super cool to watch everyone and see everyone get to know each other, and just a 2-hour weekly jazz hangout it'd be great. So yeah, if you're interested in that, then jump on to Jazz Guitar Accelerator, book a discovery call, and pick a slot that works for you, and we'll hop on the phone with you and see if you're ready to do the one-on-one coaching, which is the Jazz Guitar Accelerator. Once you get through that, we'll throw you in the group, and it's gonna be really cool. You're definitely not going to have any more trouble with like floating around YouTube and trying to figure out what to play and getting through half of your lessons online from TrueFire or whatever. You're going to be able to ask questions, get responses, and it's just going to be it's going to be fun.
It'll be fun.
Yeah,
It'll be a lot of fun.
I'll have my sound effects on here. So
It's like I picked the wrong week to put amphetamines.
So yeah.
Yeah, you won't have that.
I'll have a special edition of sound bites for the group classes. But no, it's really going to be super cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, William says, I want to do the course but have reservations as to my talent level, but it sounds exciting. I wouldn't have asked you if I didn't think you could do it.
Yeah, man. And it's only going to make you better watching other guys do stuff too. So
yeah,
that's another cool thing is, there's going to be some guys that are pretty good.
There's difference between talent and knowledge, right? Some guys have all the knowledge in the world, have no talent. You know what I mean? I've seen it. But there's guys that have a lot of talent and lacking in knowledge, and you're probably one of those that, so knowledge is just, learning about something.
Yeah, especially
Not
too
big
with
deal.
William. I think getting yourself out there and just playing jazz stuff in front of other people. I mean, you've played rock and blues in front of people all the time, but now to like take your new knowledge and put it in front of some other guys that are around your same skill level, it's going to be cool. There's guys that are your same exact boat, William. Same exact boat. So don't be hesitant about that at all.
Okay. Well, let's see. I think we've covered.
Let's go back to the other guitar that we featured at the beginning.
Okay.
Get
Let's do that.
One more taste of the McKerrihan guitar. Yeah. I'm looking for any other questions if I missed it. Oh, yeah. There was a question from... Who had that? That was someone looking for Ron Panunzi. I need a tailpiece for a D175.
Oh, they're all over Reverb. You can find them on Reverb, or I think Stu Mack has them. I have a very distressed one that I bought for a guitar that I was working on. I think a lot of you guys remember it. It was a 1949 175. And so it's very distressed looking. That I probably don't need anymore if you want that. But like I said, it's distressed. If you want a pretty one, you can find them. They're on Reverb.
Yeah. Don Spain said he loves this particular guitar and he thinks we should raffle that one off too. So, yeah.
Well, that does sound pretty nice, doesn't it?
It does. It's a little different too. It's got a little guild kind of.
A little guild kind of sound.
Yeah, like it's kind of sparkly and it's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
W.C. Ray says you need to include a make offer option on your gear page. The make offer option is to email.
Yeah, we could do that. But you know what? Those are priced so well. Well, most of them, and whatever. Okay. But like that $550 is priced really nicely, isn't it? So, but whatever. Just, I'm not opposed to anything.
Yeah. And I mean, it's fully set up, ready to rock and roll. No need to take it to a luthier.
Ready to jazz, not rock and roll.
Well, ready to jazz. And another thing too that we do with our guitars that we don't mention this, but when people buy a guitar, we'll give you a year subscription to the Guitar College library.
Oh yeah.
So there you got something to do with your guitar. So there you go.
There you go. There you have it.
Yeah, we should probably mention that more because that's a good
That's
little
true.
incentive. $300.
Well, I usually use that as, I don't give it to everybody. I haven't been doing that.
Well, now everyone who saw this
I
video.
know. Now, jeez.
Well, do you want to sell guitars or not?
Well, that's what I said. Sorry, man. I'm looking at this stuff here. Yeah.
Richard Alvey just popped in here. Hey, Richard. He's in the UK. He said he managed to find a very fine Samick JZ2 in the UK, paid £250 for it. He's so very pleased with it. Enjoy your shows. Wes's work is very amusing. And greetings, Gail. But speaking of those JZ2s, there's a guy, Patrick Moniz, at the fest. He's gonna have a booth with some Samiks there. They're hard to find. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, they are.
And they are a great deal for what they offer. I mean, it's a really, really cool thing. It's a shame. I don't think they make them anymore.
Yeah.
So what do you got? You got a tune?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to remember it.
What song is it?
Unit 7.
What happened to sticking with the bees?
Well, we're done with the bees, man.
Oh,
Oh, no, we're not.
I was gonna say
Oh,
you
know
were
what?
just like raving about. Oh my God, you wouldn't believe how many.
Well, there is
I heard 3.
it's on the bees that. Beyond the Sea. That was a B song.
There you go. Perfect. Nailed it.
Okay. Well, we're getting close to that time there.
Yeah. Danielle said Frank Vignola is frequently playing the AR-480 on his live stream more often than his own signature guitars. And then Kevin asked, anyone know why he keeps playing that guitar over even his own signature guitar?
Probably, it probably has to do with feedback.
Well, it's a live stream, so it's not.
Oh, I thought he's on stage. He's on stage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's on stage in front of an audience. It's got monitors and all that crap.
Right.
So, that could be one of the reasons.
I mean, is his signature model is that Eastman, or does he have other?
No, it's that Eastman, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Frank Big.
Which has a cool guitar.
Yeah, it is. Very nice. Yeah, it's got a nice sound. I forget how much those go for, but they're beautifully made. Anyway, here we go. We're off. I want to thank. Are we going to do a live stream next week? Do you think we ought to do one?
I don't know. TBD.
To be announced?
Yeah. We may or we may not.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because we have so much planning and stuff to get together for the Jazz Guitar Fest, it's going to be a busy. Next week's going to be busy.
It is going to be busy.
So I just don't want to promise anybody anything, but if we can and we think we can pull it off, of course, we'll jump in here and do it. But maybe a shorter one, or I don't know. But we may not. So that's the best way to go about it.
Okay, good. And again, if you're interested in these guitars, let me know.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. So, yeah, no lesson. It's Gail's birthday. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And again, if you guys don't show up, we probably won't either. So thank you for doing that. And you can always catch us on the replay if you can't make it. So, but try to make it. It makes it a lot more fun for us. So thank you again, and we'll talk to you later.